everybody, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Christmas music! Christmas is a time about giving to others and basically being in the holiday spirit. Last November, it was No Fugazi who gave me so much content to get rich. But now, Myron Gaines wants to give me some cash for Christmas. And he wants to do so because he continues to make this ill-advised content on the internet. But stop the show. You see, the content business is getting sort of weird. It's not about doing a lot of good things like packaging and making your content better for your overall audience. Nope. It's literally about who can get the most people talking about nothing and being the most chaotic. This is what you see with guys like Andrew Tate. This is what you see with guys like Destiny. Stop the show. I know y'all heard about Destiny, right? Booty clapping sounds! Just kidding. Destiny really isn't that bad. But just pearly things. Everybody is trying to be more controversial to get views. And then when your YouTube channel goes, and then when your Twitch goes, and then when your Facebook and Instagram goes, now you're doubling down on the stupidity. And this is exactly what Myron Gaines has done. You see, the whole idea of the Fresh and Fit podcast now is just to get any kind of eyeballs on it. It doesn't really matter what's going on. And of course, in order to create that chaos, you need chaos on the other side, which means 1, inviting people to the podcast that are probably not gonna know who you are. And then 2, getting ladies drunk before the podcast starts. So then they're pissed off and then you can kick them out.
My thing is, if you want me to be honest, since I've been here for 3 years, I'm going to be honest, it was the alcohol. Every time we give alcohol, something stupid like this does happen.
You heard it. They give the girls drinks to do that. But wait a minute. You need some people who are likely to get kicked out. Obviously, especially if they have been drinking. And who could that be? Well, I got a good guess. Drum roll, please. Selina Powell. Selina Powell is one of the most controversial creators on the internet. So combining her with Fresh and Fit, it's likely that somebody is going to lose their stuff and they're going to get kicked out.
Did you ever give O.J. Simpson some pussy? He's gone now, so you can talk about it.
Yeah, honestly, I was wanting to f with him.
You're
so
his type.
I want to get him drunk so I could find out if he killed the bitch or not.
So right now,
She's not a
if
bitch,
I
rest
hooked
in
you
peace.
up with O.J., hold on. If I hooked you up with O.J. and he would get drunk, would you give him some to get the truth out of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need somebody to come on and say something that stupid to have a great show. And this is why Tariq Nasheed has decided not to debate Myron Gaines again.
In order for Myron to get those kind of numbers, he has to have all types of clan members and it has to be strippers. He doesn't have an audience. He has to bring naked women up there and then beat up on some of them in order to get views. Sir, that's a clown show. That's a circus.
Now, that being said, Selina Powell agrees to come to the show. It doesn't really matter why Selina Powell came to the show or what she said during the show. But at a certain part in the show, she got belligerent and they asked her to leave.
No one wants you here. Why are you still here?
Why are you still here? Nobody wants you here, bro.
Fresh,
Like,
are you really talking right now, Fresh? Because
I
I
am.
really put my fucking microphone back on and put
The microphone is off.
Myron,
Just leave.
why did you tell me to come
should
to
be the
Brooklyn today?
last
then?
one
For what?
talking, Fresh.
About
The
what?
last
It's about to get
one.
Look, I didn't think you were gonna be annoying like this, but it is what it is.
She didn't want to leave. So you want to know what happened?
Nah, cause no, you got it with him. Don't get it with me, cause I'll take that off real
So mind
quick.
your business. When I ask you a question, say yes or no.
I said yes. I said yes. Since when the we gotta listen to you? Since when the fuck do we gotta listen to you?
A fight almost broke out. Now, Myron is sitting there like, you see, these OnlyFans models and these blacks are always causing trouble. But you see, in order for Fresh and Fit to get clicks and views, this is what happens. And the question that I want to ask these ladies is,
Like we already know they ain't. That's fine. That we know that. That's been said. That's been done. That's passed over. Why did you go? You didn't know after all the documentation that is out there. You didn't know. Like you decide. You took the corporate decision. You take the corporate decision to go out there in that podcast and act a fool. And are you surprised that Fury happened?
You see, guys, it's just a matter of time. You see, right now, Myron is having a pretty good time on X, even though he got demonetized on another page. He's going back to another page. He's really scrambling to make money. But you see, kicking women out of shows, giving women drinks, you've already lost your YouTube, you already lost your Facebook, but you could lose your X. And once you lose X, it's all bad. And he's been saying some pretty hateful things about the Jewish community. So it won't be long before Myron and Fresh and Fit and Walter are going to be working somewhere at KFC. You know, when I get emails and people ask me about getting into the content creation business, well, what do you not want to do? I would say what you don't want to do is start any kind of content business or a page in which your success is going to be based off of pissing people off, making people mad, trolling people. Stop the show. Unless it's No Fugazi, that you can troll him all day and it always makes a lot of money. But you're just not going to be successful being hateful to other groups. It just shows the people that you're not a very good content creator. So again, what's probably going to continue to happen is, yes, you'll get people that are silly enough to go onto these podcasts, but when people keep seeing this and keep seeing what's happening, people are probably not going to want to come onto these podcasts. And then you don't have a demand to come to your podcast, and then a lot of people don't want to come on anymore because of what he's saying about the Jews. So now, look at this. You have less people who can come onto your show. So a lot of the music industry won't come on. You used to have like boxers coming on. You used to have like all these celebrities coming on. They're not going to come on anymore because the Jewish community is going to be on the guys that are going to come on. Strike number one. Then the only people who could come on are OnlyFans models. And if they keep getting kicked out, it might be less of them. Already not monetized on YouTube. You're already not monetized on Twitch. You can't get any money on Instagram and Facebook. And the last platforms you have are Rumble and X. And then all we need is for one of them to say, hey, we're no longer going to touch you anymore because you guys are done. And then poof, you guys are off the internet forever. And who do you have to thank for that? Myron Gaines. I think that's brilliant. Now it's going to be sad for me because I won't be able to make all this money for nothing anymore. And I'll actually have to like research topics that actually make a lot of cash. And it's just so easy when you have Myron or No Fugazi here in the community because I can just grift and talk about them and make an easy video and gets lots of money. But it'll be okay. There'll be some other people who are willing to risk it all for some clout, and I'll be able to talk about them and continue to stay rich. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. This is for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.